Hi guys, welcome to my channel Lush Gardener. I hope you guys are fine and are safe. In today's video we are going to be talking about what happens when you do not acclimate your succulents to direct sunlight and you put them out in direct sunlight. Now over here, these were some of my cuttings that were kept aside to callus in indirect bright light, and I completely forgot about it that I have to acclimate them, and I accidentally kept them in a spot where there was direct morning sunlight for 5 to 6 hours. Yes, even morning direct sunlight, which is supposed to be very mild, can even be very dangerous, especially for succulents that are not acclimated. Now these were 3 of the cuttings. I'm not sure about the ID, but you can see how badly they have been burnt, especially on the crown area. I'm not quite sure whether these will survive, but this is how it tends to look like. The original color or the actual color of the succulent was green, and now you can see it's all brown from the center. Now this is not a rot. It tends to look like it's crown rot, but it's not rot. The leaves are very stiff and hard, but they are also very crisp, like as if they have been deep fried in oil. So pretty much I would say 97-98% these succulents are not going to revive back, because the crown area is completely burnt. So there are very few chances or very less chance that it is going to revive. But again, I'm just going to keep it aside and see if anything works out. But most probably, as I said, it is gone. So this is the reason why I always advise you guys in the videos that even if you are putting it out in morning direct sunlight, please acclimate your succulents. Now even though this was an indirect bright light, and then I accidentally left it in morning direct sunlight while potting and moving other succulents, I completely forgot about this succulent, and now you can see it has completely got burnt. This is called as sunburn. Now I would call this as a complete burn, because entire succulent is burnt, only the tips are left, which will also tend to turn brown, because when the succulent gets burnt, and as you can see over here, the part where the leaf connects to the stem is also burnt, so these leaves cannot be used for propagation. Pretty much you cannot do anything with this succulent. It is just going to have this issue. I'm going to keep it aside and see if it tends to work out. If anything happens, I will definitely keep you guys informed, but as of now, by the look of it, I feel that nothing much is going to happen with it. Probably it will start to dry out because the crown area is affected. So these were basically small cuttings that I'd kept to callus and then kept them in indirect bright light, and I wanted to move them in indirect bright light. While doing so, I got so occupied with other pots that I left this in a spot. Now this happened within just 2 days, so you can imagine just in 2 days the amount of damage the morning direct sunlight has done, which is supposed to be very mild. That is why I always say, even if you're putting it out in morning sunlight, please acclimate your succulents, otherwise you are going to end up with succulents like this. Now this can even happen to succulents that have recently purchased. Let's say that you have recently got your succulent, and rather than keeping them in indirect bright light, you directly expose them to morning direct sunlight. The same thing is going to happen to the succulent. Let's say you had your succulent indoor for some time, you realize that the succulent is stretching, and now you directly put it out in morning direct sunlight. Again, you're going to have the same issue. So you need to be extremely careful whenever you are very confused about all this, or let's say that you're confused how much sunlight to give, how much sunlight not to give. If you're very confused about this, if you're worried about this, then the best thing what you can do is just keep your succulent in indirect bright light. It is not going to harm your succulent. So guys, that's all about this video. I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep propagating.